Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Before I jump in that video, I want to talk about this. My channel is for entertainment purposes only. I just want to laugh. If you cannot laugh, then what's the point?
Thank you, Siyaa, for this nice introduction. And let's have some fun.
Meine Damen und Herren, Sie müssen sich jetzt vorstellen, vor Ihnen steht der Henker, eine Kapuze und der Axt, und auf dem Baumstumpf liegt der Delinquent mit seinem Kopf so, und der Henker holt aus und der macht... Mein Gott, warum zucken Sie denn so? Ich habe solche Kopfschmerzen. Kopfschmerzen? Da habe ich was für Sie. Wir wissen natürlich nicht, was dieser freundliche Henker empfiehlt.
I watched your recent episode where you seemed to be offended because of that.
All of a sudden I get hit in the face with that mockery of the Prophet, who I value more than my own mother.
The only reason why you could have been offended was that the picture on the left is not accurate enough according to the Quran. The animal, which was capable of flying in outer space, was not a flying horse. It was the so-called burak, and it looks like this. Muslims tend to feel offended when somebody talks about their religion. Can an almighty or powerful God feel offended by a human? So why do you? I mean, except he's a weak and petty God. It makes no sense at all.
So we're standing on the spot. This is the spot where Theo van Gogh was assassinated.
This is exactly the spot.
He was a Dutch filmmaker. He made a 10-minute film. It was deeply offensive to Muslims.
Oh, Allah, you say that men are the protectors and maintainers of women because you have given the one more strength than the other. I feel at least once a week the strength of my husband's fist on my face.
كمان تكريم الإسلام للمرأة أنه لم يجز العقوبة بالضرب كما قال أهل العلم إلا في حالة واحدة عند امتناعها عن فراشه.
عند امتناعها عن فراشه.
نعم، لأنه أين يذهب الرجل؟ هو يريدها وهي تمتنع عنه، فيأتيها بالوعظ.
لا تاني،
يأتيها بالتهديد.
تاني يا مولانا الحتة
دي مهمة.
تاني دي أنا عاوز أسمعها منك تاني.
اي نعم.
يعني ما ينفعش واحد يضرب مراته
عشان أكل، عشان شرب، عشان لا.
أيوة.
لا يكون إلا لأجل هذه المسألة التي لا يستغني عنها.
Lots of people think that free speech goes right up to this point, and then when you're talking about religion, when you're talking about the Prophet, all bets are off.
It goes both ways, freedom of speech.
It goes both ways, but the people who actually usually do the killing for it wind up on the Muslim side.
It was a noisy crowd outside the Danish embassy in London as speakers condemned the cartoons portraying the Prophet Muhammad.
The demonstrators set off from Hyde Park, bringing much of central London to a standstill. Their hatred focused on Salman Rushdie and his book.
The mullahs pressed home their message in thousands of mosques. Salman Rushdie must be killed.
To show you how much I care for you, I even invited Socrates' son to explain some other important points. Listen carefully. And do not forget to check out his channel. You can find the link in the description.
So, you value the Prophet more than your mother. On the one hand, you have your mother, who you know and love, but with her flaws and limitations. On the other hand, you have the perfect message and the perfect example to follow that will lead you to Jannah. Or it will send you to hell, as described in the Quran. Quran 4:56. Indeed, those who disbelieve in our verses, we will drive them into fire. Every time their skin are roasted through, we will replace them with other skins, so they may taste the punishment. Indeed, God is ever excelled in might and wise. Okay. My question to you is, did your mother burn you alive when you, as a little child, disobeyed her instructions? No, she forgave you. Did your mother forsaken you when you didn't listen? No, she always had faith in you, and she was always there. You see, the mother's love is unconditional. It's not a trait, it's pure. That's why your mother's love will always be superior than any rule your God makes. So even if we preassume Muhammad actually spoke to God, which we don't, even if we preassume the message given to Muhammad is good, which it isn't, okay, even if we preassume that Muhammad's example is the perfect example of contact, which is not by no stretch of the imagination, okay, even if we preassume all that, taking things from your point of view, again, the mother's love being unconditional, it's superior than any trade your God proposes. And it's certainly superior than any threats your God makes.
You are mocking something that can be proved authentically by a narration.
Yes, you believe your imams instead of investigating for yourself. That's why you're a Muslim. Mystery solved. Sorry for being the one that breaks this to you, but your supposed experts are propagandists. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay? You will not learn truth from those guys. Okay? Those guys will put a veil in your face to not see the reality.
For people that are not religious, they can't understand that because it is something that you have to live by.
Right, Siyaa. As many Muslims, Siyaa, you are indoctrinated into the belief that the Quran is the word of God, and there are no flaws in it. Is it possible, Siyaa, that you never read the Quran? Because there are tons of mistakes in it. So let's get quick into the Quran and prove you wrong once for all. The Quran 9:30 states, the Jews say Ezra is the son of Allah, and the Christians say the Messiah is the son of Allah. That is their statement from their mouths. They imitate the saying of those who disbelieved. May Allah destroy them. How are they deluded? And because you might jump around the point, I pick only one translation. Here are another 6 translations, all from Islamic sources. If one would know anything about the Jewish religion, the mistake would be quite obvious, and it is in the first part of the verse. The Jews say Ezra is the son of Allah. This is completely wrong. It cannot go much worse than that. Again, if you know a little something about the Jews, then that the Jews rejected Jesus like they did with Muhammad and did not worship him at all. This is a fundamental mistake. The only conclusion is either the God of Muhammad did not know about this, or Muhammad just invented his revelations. But before you trust my words, Siyaa, just go to a rabbi. I mean, don't go to an imam, because as you stated,
I don't take knowledge from the streets. I treat knowledge just like I treat medicine. I don't go for medicine to the streets. I go for medicine to the experts, and that is how I treat knowledge. I'll go to the experts.
And he will confirm my point. So, now, there is no dancing around. Now you know for sure that the Quran is not perfect, and therefore it is not the word of a God. But the main point is that you don't need to feel offended when somebody is mocking your religion anymore. Why should somebody feel offended for mocking of a fairy tale, right? From now on, if you claim to believe in your religion, it is just your personal choice and has nothing to do with reality. Like somebody who would choose to be a toaster. But on the other side, you are capable now to value your mother more than some imaginary friend. And there is no need to start a fight about your belief.
If you cannot laugh, then what's the point?
يا الله يا محمد الله أكبر الله أكبر